We've all had moments while gaming when our emotions got the better of us and we woke up the whole neighborhood with our shouting. Esports wouldn't be esports if the players were always cold-blooded and not passionate about what they're doing. Sometimes we just lose control of ourselves and then say the wildest things. Whether you're angry or happy, it definitely sounds weird to outsiders when we scream "kill him" several times. But in a big tournament, nerfs are on edge, and that's when voice comms happen that weren't necessarily meant for the public. We present you the best voice comms in esports. Top 10. The voice comms of professional teams do not always consist of secret game strategies, but sometimes also very trivial questions. These can be pretty funny sometimes, like the question of Ninjas in Pajamas player Alu at the ESL 1 Katowice 2015, who was just very thirsty. Before he took a Red Bull can, he asked his mates if it was just for advertising or if you could actually drink it.
Are those Red Bulls only for the commercials, or can you actually drink them?
No, you can drink them.
His mates probably just thought it was cute that he would think of something like that during the tournament and had to smile. Top 9. Caps is not only one of the most iconic European League of Legends players, but is also known for maintaining a healthy rivalry with other pros. When you do well in League of Legends, you are quickly rewarded for it because it just feels nice to outplay your opponent. Then it usually happens quickly that the self-praising words just slip out, and that was the case with Caps when he played for Fnatic in the 2018 LEC Summer Playoffs and picked Wayne. With the words "still and we have to go Wayne" by the way, the spectacle started against Misfits, where Caps shocked the community with his pick.
Dylan. On my Dylan, we have to go Vayne.
No, we have to go Corki.
No, Olaf Galio. We're going Vayne, by the way.
By now he's known for his off-meta picks, but still Wayne was a rare pick. But against the opposing comp, which was mostly tanks, it actually worked.
I think we might win. I'm here.
We win. Oh, I'm smart, man! Holy Caps, I saw that. That was really sick.
Holy
poggers! What an insane individual play!
Top 8. Some month ago he announced his return to the Sentinels lineup, but Tense has already provided memorable moments before, when Valorant Esports was still in its baby shoes. Back then the young player had only one day before the Valorant Masters to train with his new team. That's why everyone was wondering before the tournament if it would be a success for the Sentinels. When they finally made it to the finals, all doubts were gone, and Tense was able to prove that even as a professional you can sometimes slip up but still win.
Hunter, he timing.
These guys are trash!
Hunter, he timing me, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Trash!
I knew he could be out, right?
I saw on radar like him jump out or something. So
Actually,
I was kind of ready.
I thought he was out, but I didn't want to say anything.
I mean, I was
Good
dead
job,
anyway,
Garp.
as a judge.
Thank you.
Nice round, nice game.
Top 7. Let's move on to the next voice comms, which were created when Fnatic's League of Legends team played Team Liquid. At Rift Rivals 2019, the age-old competition between NA and EU was once again reignited. Of course, the North American region is considered the weaker of the two and is accused of relying more on imported players from the stronger LCK or LPA than producing talented players from their own region. So when Team Liquid posed on stage with the Captain America shield, the European team just couldn't help but laughing.
Would suck if they lose now.
Then we go in front of the stage,
we
okay?
just go and do that.
Yeah, we do that instead of handshake. I like how they have the North American shield when 3 out of 5 players on their team is not even American.
Don't tell anyone.
Why not?
Because Team Liquid is the all-American team.
They're the American, great hope of America.
Unbelievable.
Wait, so why are we in the lobby and they're not? That makes no sense.
They get 20 minutes extra, they're from LA.
Nice.
Top 6. Sometimes the plays you pull in esports can be pretty sexy, but for nothing it was probably just too much here. Cloud9 played Fnatic at ESL ESEA Pro League Season 1 finals, and both teams had a rather poor showing. Aside from being in a 2v3 situation where you still managed to clutch, the voice comms were simply the cherry on top. But when you look at the play like that, you can maybe understand why nothing was so excited. Or not.
Oh my god!
Get off!
God damn it, you took the...
Yo, focus. Everyone on. Get it on as fast as possible. Take bomb.
I got a boner. Let's go.
Once you...
Top 5. We all know that one friend we game with who starts talking as soon as he gets into Discord or TeamSpeak and doesn't stop until he goes offline. That friend is New York Subliners player Clayster, who just couldn't stop complaining about his mates. Even though communication is very important in esports, no one can stand it when someone makes himself too important and just keeps raging, like Clayster did during a Call of Duty League match against the LA Thieves. When they lost a round, he went a little nuts and also let all the viewers in on it because the CDL played the comms during the breaks in the broadcast.
Yeah, we should have won the hardpoint. We should have won the surgery. We should have won the control. That was so stupid, man.
He later went on to complain that he thought it was pretty unprofessional of him. Top 4. In esports there's always a certain rivalry between teams, but that doesn't mean you can't love your opponents once in a while. At the Blast Premier World Finals 2021, Stewie 2K played for Team Liquid against Astralis. The first map was won by Liquid, and when the first round of the second map went to Liquid after Stewie 2K shot Config, he couldn't help but rub salt into Config's wounds and shouted a declaration of love over to him. In the end, teasing is just a sign of affection.
Oh my god. See, when you're winning that much, that's when it's really bad.
Yeah.
You can say that to your opponents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so...
Top 3. Things get a little messed up with the next voice comms. At Valorant Challengers 2021, 100 Thieves played TSM in the best of 3 of the lower bracket decider. The Thieves were ahead by 1 map and had built up a lead on the second as well. But this round came down to a 1v4 for Hiko. Where others would have thrown in the towel, Hiko was just getting heated up. With the Vandal, he managed to clutch like it was nothing, and he started celebrating himself for that. But hey, sometimes you're so happy while gaming that it sounds like something else.
Book ending, literally.
Oh my.
My bad for talking so much that too.
Top 2. Winning the biggest Dota 2 tournament might feel a bit surreal, and when the pros can hardly believe it themselves, the best voice comms are created in the process. There's a dedicated documentary series about TI tournaments, and the voice comms from a second place finish have been captured there forever. OG played LGD at TI 2018 and was able to start an insane comeback in the series after being down 2-1. In no other tournament in any other esports title, the prize money is as high as it is at the TI, running into the tens of millions of dollars. And it was the same this time around. It's always nice to see when the pros can joke around in between the highly focused calls, like Ana, who didn't even know where his hero was in the battle.
And I have to reload you out, right? Anna?
Sorry?
Say if you get ruptured, because then I want to reload you out.
Yeah, sure.
That's the only thing I care about.
I mean, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I can't even see my... Oh. Is it worth if I just YOLO?
Yeah, I think so, or at least
force them back, and then you get the fuck out.
When we're all up and they're all up,
I
you
can
just
always
take
reload.
a slow fight.
They die to make us, you
just
know?
a slow fight in their base.
They will die back early when they see this.
Look. Anna says he's done with this.
Or kill them.
He wants to end this game.
Up to you.
Up to you.
But the ancient is falling. The Hex is out. They're going to be able to find the South Challenge 3-0.
Top 1. If there's an expert on legendary voice comms, it's actually League of Legends player Jankos. He's given LEC fans some really funny moments, and we're always happy to get glimpses of his team's voice comms. You might also remember Worlds 2016 when he played for H2K, who had an insane run at Worlds and even made it to the semi-finals. But to get there, they first had to get past EDG in a tiebreaker. The match then settled down after a hot fight for the Drake and created that beautiful, disturbing scream from Jankos. For so much emotion, we give Jankos the first place. That was our top 10 video of the week. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you next week.